All right, all right. Oh man, okay, here we go. Hi, what up? Welcome in. I'm pretty sure this is my first stream on YouTube of today. So, at least we stayed consistent. I think we've still done a stream every day, I'm pretty sure. I got 54 subs. Hell yeah, good stuff. Got my goal, good stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we still have continued the, streaming every day since 2026 started, which has been good, but the year's already fucking flying, man. Like, Jesus. It's like all of a sudden we're already like, it's already 15th. Like, that's crazy. I don't even know what to say about that. I got a new plan, though. And things have been going well. Things just need to kind of progressively pick up even faster. I don't know how to stream. I'm pretty sure you only need 50 subs and you can stream. I'm pretty sure that's the goal. I gotta make a YouTube video tomorrow. I got some shit to do tomorrow. It's not looking fun. But I'm gonna have to do all of it. I'm just have to fucking do it, man. Just do it. Like anything else. It is a little difficult to, like, train hard and then do a lot of, like, work after. I'll tell you that for a fact. Like, I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, but there's no more requirements. Oh, there's more requirements? Oh. I don't know, then I guess you just gotta do it until you get the requirements done. Seems like the only logical plan there. Here's the issue. Now I gotta freaking write all this stuff that I didn't get done today. It's like it's my least favorite part of the day. Is like going into my notebook and finding out all the things I didn't get done. And then having to write down, like, to do it over the next couple days. It's like, oh. Hi, what up? Well, maybe I just need to get better at actually doing my work. Doing what I say I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Then I wouldn't get so disappointed in myself. What up? Like, I gotta get verified, yeah. Hi, what up? Jake, what's up, man? What up? Are you Christian? No. No. I'm seeing a lot of Christian shit lately, though, on my For You page. I'm so tired. Tired? Okay, here's what I will tell you. We need one more member to make a member welcome video. So how about that? You should be leaving in what? Me too, I gotcha. Okay. If you weren't for him, we would be dead. If it weren't for him, BRB. Jesus? Mommy needs to tuck me in. No, I don't know that. I don't know anything about anything. I don't know. Like, what do you mean we'd all be dead? How would we even be alive? Like, we would just die when we were born? Like, I don't even fucking know what we're talking about here. What up? Liked and sub, thank you. Yeah. I think I see where I fuck up every single fucking day, dude. Literally, every single day, But you know what? And this is another issue, is what I was doing a year ago was so mediocre compared to now that it's like, it's almost like I'm constantly going back to that, and I'm like, bro, a year ago you weren't even doing anything. You didn't even have a notebook. You weren't even posting on you weren't doing anything. You were just literally doing college shit. And now that we're here, it's like a whole different fucking vibe. And I'm just like, I don't know. Gotta continue to win, man. Cannot lose. Favorite cologne? I don't do cologne, really. Like, I got one cologne in my car, and then one cologne that's in my closet or my bathroom. And then sometimes use my friends, and that's about it. I'm not a big cologne person. Master Given Navi, I don't know what that means at all. At all. Like, what the fuck are we even talking about, bro? Oh, man, this is the issue. This is the issue. Right here, right here, right here. Febreze, what up, welcome. Oh, man. Hi, can you give me a tip on presenting to an audience? I would say one of the best tips is to kind of like understand the audience in general, because for the most part, the audience you're presenting in front of doesn't really give a fuck about what you have to say. But if they do, there's like this cool like cross-lining, right? Where it's like, it's either the audience is your friends and family, and if you fuck up in front of them, they're not going to give a fuck. They're your friends and family. They already know who you are. You fucked up in front of your friends and family multiple times. And then if it's people that don't know who you are, then like you don't care because they don't know who you are. Like, why do you care what they think? You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. So like, it's almost like doesn't make sense to really care about like that's, and another thing too is that if they're not your friends and family, they likely don't give a fuck about what you're saying. They're probably forced to watch your presentation, so they're probably not going to care and not going to judge you. And if they really do give a fuck, that means you have fans, and that means people care about what you're talking about. And if you live a life like that, then it's okay to have a little bit of nerves before a presentation. So that's my opinion. Maybe that's a little bit like odd way to like craft it, but that's where I'm at. That's where I'm putting them. Yeah, look, I could say whatever. I got no kids on the stream. That's why I put. If someone is on their parents' account, nothing I could do about that. But yeah, no, it's unfiltered. And I'll tell you right now, if you don't like this, it's only gonna get worse. So I would not recommend subscribing. I would not recommend any of that stuff. But if you like what you like, if you like the content, you like the streams, then I would recommend it. What up? Hi, thanks. What up? Hi. What? Why do you feel like you are going to karate kick me? Why do you feel that way? I don't know. You have kids now. No, what the fuck? What the fuck? Thank you for the gift, Easton. Have you ever considered not live streaming? Dude, I did that literally all day, bro. Today was almost my first day in 2026 not live streaming the entire day. Last second I picked it up. So, it's honestly a good thing. Okay. Dude, okay, fuck, I hate this. This is what it is. We'll figure it out. What the fuck? Okay, now I'm reading some weird shit. Maybe we're actually better off looking at this instead. What up, what up? Oh, thank y'all for the subs, though. We're going for 6,200. Bro said, give me a chain that's worth $10 of gold. Why are you shirtless, bro? What up? When you get 9 likes, you'll forget. What the fuck? Shit looks like floss. Oh, man. This is sad as hell. Bro's dissing my chain. Like, I have zero pride in my jewelry. That's not my, it's not my thing. Dude, a girl in my school was supposed to move tomorrow, but I have to wait another month. We all hate her. Can you shout out my cousin? What up? What's good? I changed my name. I'm still okay. You have inspired me to be unemployed and to smoke crack again. Okay. Wow. What? Maybe I was better off just filling in my notebook. You know what I mean? What's good? What's good? What up? Welcome, welcome. Oh, damn, we are getting hella people in here. Dude, holy fuck. Dude, everyone's okay, Jesus. Like, I was just vibing, and we got some, like, spammers getting pissed off. Like, relax, guys. I know you guys feel like losers. It's okay. Not the people in the stream now. They're out. But I'm saying those, like, I'm sorry that you're so, like, offended. Like... I didn't understand that. I do. I get it. I just haven't streamed in a little bit, so I forgot this is how it goes. Bro, you so fine, thanks. No, this is how it works. This is how the streams go. I forgot. Dude, maybe that's a bad sign that I'm not streaming enough. Maybe I gotta start streaming some more. Thank you for the gifts, Swan. I always get gifts after I get hate every single fucking time. It's very, very interesting. It's like God fucking throwing 10 trillion punches at me and then $10 trillion. It's insane. Every single time I get hate, I always get gifts right the fuck after. Literally right after. Every single fucking time without fail. Without fucking fail. Alright, well, let me not fuck up this stupid fucking page. Favorite song, what up? Wait, how do I get dim so I can... What up, what up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, man, alright. I'm gonna fuck this shit up. I already fucked up bad. This is the one issue with a fucking notebook, bro. Look like lifeguard material. Oh, thanks. It's the red shorts. I got a little bit of sun today, too. How you doing, Jake? I'm doing good. What are you writing? I'm writing my notebook a little quick. You remember me? What up? Thank y'all for the subs. What up? So, dude, how you been, man? I've been okay. It's my first stream today, so I'm a little. Someone said back pose. Dang, a poll across streams. What do you think about I don't know. Guys, Jake is not entitled to read your chats if you guys are rude as bro. I'm not trying to be mean about this now. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think, okay, there's either one or two things that happen. Either there was like a bunch of bots that just came in, or like it's getting to a time where people are starting to feel really like down about themselves and like insecure. I don't know. It's one of the two. You know. So what's your shtick? I'm a coach. I help men in their 20s boost testosterone naturally through diet, lifestyle, and training. You got any questions about that? You can shoot me a DM on Instagram or my Discord or my TikTok. But yeah, we talk about diet, training, lifestyle, animal-based diet, steak, fruit, raw dairy, honey. I just want to know. Yeah, man, I've been feeling kind of dowdy shit lately. So it was like people just... Are people just like... Is that like what's going on right now? Like, I'm confused. Like, is that why people were so mad and pissed off in this stream? You're better than the couples dressed in corn. Okay. Neat. Well, you have fun with that. Thank you. First rule of Fight Club. Thoughts on square pizza, like pizza into squares and triangles. What's abstractions are said nicely. Oh, thank you. I really love to hear your thoughts, Jake. Thank you. I'm sorry to hear that, Gabe. I don't know, dude. Maybe it's kind of like that for me right now. I don't know. Maybe it's the time of the year. I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm not even saying it's for you. I was saying just in general. Like, I feel like that's a lot of people. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, everyone, like, just relax, guys. Like, we're still on our goals. We can still get our stuff done. Like, is it one of those things where people are just bothered because, like, their year isn't turning out the way they want, and it's kind of like a realization that it's the same thing over and over and nothing's going to change unless you work hard? Getting in shape really isn't that hard. Most people can do a basic push-up, pull-up, squats. It's very situational and nuanced. So for some people, it's a lot easier than others. But I would say in general, it's simple. It's simple. Maybe not easy for some people, but it's simple. I didn't back. What are we talking about? Yeah, like the time of the year people did their goals kind of early, but they're already done. I'm back. My friend and I are talking again after he pushed me, so I sprained my ankle and wrist. Okay. Damn. Like one stream and I'm just like, damn, like what the fuck? Like, and I was streaming on TikTok today. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I got used to the TikTok streams. Everyone just being like, you know, because TikTok streams are so much different than YouTube streams. It's insane, dude. TikTok streams are like... It's either going to be, like, people that are extremely supportive or fucking weirdos. While YouTube, it's a whole wide range of everyone. You got the haters, you got the people that really like you got the people that, you know, maybe watch you for, like, different reasons, like they like what you said. Like, you got a whole wide range. How different is it? Okay, your friend pushed you. I'm a state trooper. Do you want to press charges, bro? Why the fuck is a state trooper in my stream? Get the fuck out, bro. This is not for you. That is one other thing. Sometimes I genuinely don't understand why someone would want to watch me. Like, I understand why specific people, but then I don't understand why other people, like, 50-year-old, you know, freaking, like, Martha is, like, watching me, like, all the time, and Facebook or whatever. Like, I have this wide range of older single moms that are, like, Hispanic, that I guess I hit that algorithm on Facebook because I post on Facebook more, and it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like what? How could they even enjoy this? What are they relating to here? It's insane to me. It's crazy how Facebook algorithm is so odd too. Like it just okay, these people like it, we're just gonna give it to these people, and that's it. No, hey, Straight Trooper, do your job better. I jumped off swing, so I got bad, but he pushed X-ray. Gotcha. Okay, damn, no reason to be so mean. Reason to be so... I don't think I was being mean. I was just wondering, like, why the fuck is there a state trooper watching my stream? Shouldn't you be, like, saving the world or something? You know? And also, a state trooper... Oh, okay, it's not me, never mind. I'm just saying, like, a state trooper wouldn't call... I feel like wouldn't call someone mean over words in a live chat. I feel like they have to pass a specific emotional reactivity test. I don't know. The guy that said that to me, do my job better. Blur your face, please. My kids are he was talking about me. Hey man, what up? How are you? Trooper was talking about me, telling him to do his job better. I don't really care, but be respectful to people, you know. Well, I agree with that. You should be respectful. However, I think observations are important, you know. How long will it take to get abs? I don't know. I've never seen a picture of you. I have no idea. And if anyone has ever told you how long it's going to take without knowing what you look like, then they're lying to you. Or they're just low IQ. Because until they know what you look like, there's no way. Because what if you're 600 pounds? Then I can't go 4 weeks. But if, you know, you just got like a little bit of stubborn fat and you really like only need a couple of ab exercises and your diet to be locked in, then yes, it could possibly take 4 weeks. Depends on who you are, you know? So if you're going to really ask me a question like that with a Garfield profile picture, like Garfield, yeah, it's probably going to take him like at least 6 months. Like if that's who you want me to go off of. You know what I mean? Or was that Garfield? Yeah, it was. What up? Welcome. This guy actually thought it was a state trooper, bro. Nah, bruh, that's what you think, but softies, and they let their ego get the best of them. That's the reality. For, like, the state troopers, though, where are you taking us? No offense, but like Benson Boone, I'm always told that. Are you Benson? Yeah, no. Damn it. Are you? Okay. They're saying that stays true. Abs are made in the kitchen. True. Hi, what up? Love your videos. Thank you. Okay. But... So the Garfield person had nothing to say about that. He said, damn it. It's just like, what are we doing, though? Like, what the fuck? Why? What is your number so I can show you? Discord. Okay, Discord, Instagram, or TikTok, that's where you can contact me. And then you can throw in your, you know, progress pictures or whatever. No, but for real, I could take some people a year. It could take, yeah, it could take people 3 years to get abs. I mean, if you take a 600-pound person, that is going to take a really long time to get abs. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't have that stuff. I don't know what to tell you. Truth or dare? Truth. Oh, you have Discord? Nice. I'll be sure to join it. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Discord's about to hit 10 members, so that's good. Discord's blowing up more than the YouTube members. So I'm just slowly building my, you know, communities, and we're slowly getting better and better at this stuff. Even someone who's not 600 pounds could take over a year for sure. Yes. Well, I mean, there's some people that, you know, are just at the edge, but they never, like, do that last minute, like, things to actually get it, and then they never end up getting it. So they could be, a month away from it, but never get it, you know. What up, from the truth, what's up? What up, welcome. You got a link? You just look at my, link tree. That's all you got. Yo, what's good, what up? Newbies often struggle and don't stay consistent. Ends up taking a while. Yeah, I agree. Think I get a mod? I subbed. Nah, you're good. For truth, what's ID? Okay, what the fuck are we saying right now? Oh, man. Dude, one day, I'm gonna turn on sub chats, and it's just all gonna be over. It's all gonna be over. All the randomness, all the crazy, it's just gonna be, like, it's just gonna be normal chat. If you're subscribed, you're allowed to say things. If not, then... You know what I mean? Damn it, my mom was making pancakes. Yeah, bro, what the fuck is chat talking about? Damn, Jake, I didn't know you did football in school. Who said I did that? Well, I did football, but not in high school. But, I did lacrosse in high school. All right. Oh, well. What's up? Didn't get the chance to tune in yesterday, but love the streams. Always give me daily motivation, faster lose weight with cardio weight training. Weight training, and then add cardio after. That's what I'm saying. Dude, the weight training should be guaranteed baseline, and then cardio should be like in a little add-on. But you should still do it. Please do it. What are we even talking about? Oh, my dad is a rock. State trooper, looking into your past. That's a red flag. I searched up your record. Like I said, I didn't play football, so you might be wrong. Most people should write down what they eat in a day. From there, you can pinpoint what keeps you becoming tuned from a leaner body. Yeah. I find it hilarious that people, like, don't remember what they eat in a day. For me, it's so simple because I eat the same thing every fucking day, like, on repeat. But it's just... I don't know. Like, it's just interesting. Like, you'll literally ask someone what they had, and they'll be like, oh, I didn't have anything. They're like, wait, no, I had a donut. And I'm like, you don't remember having a fucking donut? Like, what the fuck? Or like, oh, yeah, I had, like, a bagel, and, like, I had, like, some Kraft mac and cheese. And it's, like, insane. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? I joined Red Flag, day 3 of impressions. Here's the thing about red flags. If you want to tell me that that's a red flag, we can name 10 trillion red flags on these comments every fucking day, constantly. I mean, they're all red flags. Do you play Clash? No. You eating the same thing is actually a life hack. It is. It is. I actually, I do stand by that for at least a little bit of time in your life. What do you usually listen to? The Gem Funk, PHONK. You have a mustache, but you do not have armpit hair. Wow. I don't have armpit hair? I feel like I do. Yeah, last time I checked. I don't know if it, like, went away. Training yourself to eat the same thing, it's all about balance. And if you complete it, just don't worry about food anymore. No, it low-key is a life hack because you don't have to think about shit. You know what I mean? Like, you really don't. Not that much. No, not that much. Not that much indeed. Yeah, cool thing I'm fucking jacked. So then nothing else fucking really matters. You know what I mean? Does the chat sometimes, like, short your brain? Yes. Yes, dude. Honestly, I was pretty cognitively chilling. And then the chat started and my brain just instantly lost some brain cells. Happens every fucking time. Honestly. Does it get harder boring eating the same thing every day, especially going on your vacation? No. Once you get used to it, you get used to it. And you find the easiness about it. Obviously, it's hard in the beginning because you want to eat, like, the stuff that you're not allowed to. But after you get used to it, then you don't really care anymore. Truth or dare? Truth. I'm Jack too. Cool. What the fuck? Alright. Watch out. Please shut up. Alright, man. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with my fucking foot? This is interesting. Is that a fake chain? No. What up, what up? Are there any fitness YouTubers or celebrities you like? Fitness YouTubers? Yeah. I mean, I like a lot of fitness YouTubers out there. I would up. Okay, have you ever liked a follower? Liked a follower? I don't even, like, what do you mean? Like, liked one of their videos? Or, like, I don't even know how to answer that. Prove it. What are we proving? Oh, the chain. I don't know how to. I don't know. I'm not gonna like sit here and I don't know. It's just I got it from the mall. It was expensive enough, you know. I don't. What up? You're cute. LOL. Thank you. You're cute. Thank you. I'm bulking. That's all I can say. LOL. Nice. They're asking if you have a crush on them. No. How to work towards a pull-up. Start doing dead hangs. So just hang on the bar for a little bit. And then do that and try to hold on to that as much as possible. Then slowly just do it more and more and more till you get up there and then get one. You're in college, yes. Like, crush, like, no. I don't know how the fuck that even works. Here's the thing about me. I don't really do, like, crushes anymore. I thought that was, like, a thing that happened in maybe middle school. But if I don't, like, see you in person actively showing interest in me, it's almost impossible for me to form any emotional, like attraction towards you. Like, I could easily be in, like, I could easily, you know, find her super attractive, but if they don't show any, like, thing that they're attracted to me, I don't feel that, like, emotional thing, which I guess people would consider a crush. You look tired? I am tired. I am tired. Jesus loves you. I mean, I swear to God, the amount of Jesus shit I've seen is fucking crazy. Bro, I hear you, but some of these terminally online chatters literally have crushes for profile pictures. No, honestly, that's when I get a little bit creeped out, is when I see these people with, like, pictures of my face as their profile. I'm just like, okay, well, like, what are we doing? Because you took, no matter how, like, you know, random or, like, you took time to do that, which is weird to me. That's what I guess bothers me bothers me a little bit. What's wrong with Jesus? We're not going to get into that. Bro, this guy keeps retracting what he's saying. I'm about to read it. He just retracts it. No need to answer, LOL. He's not drunk. No, I'm just tired. Give a shut up, please. That's super creepy. That's what it's about, Jake. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, that's like what it's about? That's what streaming's about? Like, dealing with creepy people? Is that what you're saying? Jesus will crush you one day if you don't turn from... Okay, Jake is a Mormon. He says his God is Joseph Smith. What the fuck? What the fuck are we saying? This is the same guy that said they were a state trooper. This guy has less credibility than Garfield, bro. How was your first day of your new class the other day? It was actually good. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. No need to talk about Jesus. You love Jesus, right? Like everyone with the Jesus. LOL. Bro, can you please read my number? The face, they have a pic of you for your profile picture. That's pretty creepy. LOL. True fact. Hey, how was your day? It was good, bro. I thought he was a state trooper. He's definitely not. No, it's funny. Like, because I was like, I always say this. Like, if someone ever sounds like they're lying, I'll usually just be like, well, what are you doing to my stream? Like, someone will be like, oh, I'm a professional football player. I'm like, what the fuck is a professional football player doing in some random dude's stream? You know what I mean? Don't you have, like, to make money and, like, look at plays and, like, work out and train and get better? You know what I mean? So it usually calls them out from there. Garfield, please stop trying to put... Yeah, what the fuck? Just saying stuff. That's what I do. Something wrong with that? Nope. Nothing wrong with... Well, I mean, nothing inherently wrong with it. it just, I mean, actions have consequences, and I guess it's like, I guess that's the gamble of life, you know? Elma, have you ever thought of getting a hobby not requiring physical activity? I feel like all hobbies to a certain extent require physical activity. You know what I mean? And if not, that's not a fun hobby. You know? The fact that a person will have your face on a profile picture, that's creepy, Elma. Yeah, people online are generally creepy. Something about not seeing you in person makes you feel not real. I feel that. Yeah, it's true. What the fuck? Would a state trooper be chatting here for? Yeah, I know. Please give me a shout out. You're really cute. Thank you. My brain is half asleep. I can't type right. Bro, you're not a state trooper. I'm bored. I'm off duty. That's what a state trooper would be doing. Oh my god. I'm sorry. That one was hilarious. Okay, and look at their profile picture. It's like it's a Lego state trooper. maybe they're a state trooper in Roblox, so they're like, technically I'm not lying. I'm like off duty. Like I'm about to go back on Roblox. I'm a state trooper in there. Oh well, I'm sorting pennies right now. Kind of a collector, looking like Mel from Despicable Me. What up, chicken butt? What up? Welcome. You ain't shit. Dustin Weaver, you ain't even touched state trooper badge in your life. Jake, you should low-key edit member badges because after this month, my badge will look horrible. Really? Okay, I need to look into that then. My bad. Your badge looks good right now. Am I wrong that the possibility one will? I don't know what that means. Do you want tattoos? No. Bruh, I'm dying. Can you please remember? Wait, I don't know what that guy said. Do you guys understand what... Am I the dumbass? I read that out like a stupid guy. Let me read it one more time. Am I wrong that the possibility one will? Okay, am I wrong that the possibility one will? Will do what? See, here's the issue with a chat that has a bunch of things. Is like, maybe that did make sense, but we got to like 3 different conversations at once. Same views. You have dogs? I have dogs in Florida. Any YouTubers we collab with? Sure. Bro just accidentally self-reported that he's not he's talking like he's not the one that will. Well, his profile picture is a Roblox state trooper character. Let's keep that in mind. So, like, I don't know. Why would a regular state trooper have a profile picture of a Roblox state trooper? And then, like, I don't know why this is so funny. He's talking like no one. My kid's, I'm 22. He's probably lying. I became a state trooper at 21. Okay. Well, there we go. Alrighty. Cool. Well, that's cool. Nice. Hi, what up? Kids at 22 is a little young, not gonna lie. You know what? I've been kind of working on not judging, like, when people choose to get married, or not necessarily judging, because I judge everything no matter what, but more like almost thinking, like, there's an idea it could be logical. You know what I mean? Like, understanding and being open-minded to the idea that might be more logical than I think. You know what I mean? So, I obviously judge everything no matter what. Every human judges. There's 2 types of people that judge, or 2 types of people. People that lie and say that they don't judge, and then people that judge, because every human judges, okay? But I'm more like, you know, before I would look at a couple getting married early and instantly I would just be like, wrong. They're wrong. They don't know. They're too young. But now I'm like, you know, the way that the world's kind of going, you know, it's like, do these people really, like, would they really want to go back into this dating world now? Like, they've already known each other for 5 years. They knew each other in high school. They really do like each other. They kind of see what's going on in dating right now. Like, do they really want to go back into that? Like, I'm starting to understand their point, you know what I mean? Now, it's like for me personally, I'm on my grind. I'm staying single for a very, very long time, probably like the next 7 years. But I'm not going to sit here and say I'm correct. I'm correct for myself, but maybe, you know, maybe they got something, maybe they have something that, you know, other people don't, because there are a lot of people where it actually would be a smart idea to marry early. You know what I mean? I think it's more important for the woman, obviously. But some dudes, they don't think like me. They're not ones to be like, oh, I can figure that out later. I'll develop myself so much. They don't want that. They want to grow with someone. So it's a very different perspective. So it really depends on what kind of person you are. when it comes into this stuff. What up, what up? Joined North Carolina State Highway Patrol. Came to it, search up. I'm okay, bro. Just like, I don't know. Keep the highway safe, I guess. Well, it's an adult. My mom had me joint. I'm going bald, my dude. What up? No, you're right. Yes, dude, I don't know, man. I want to get married. I might not ever get married. Every human judges. Every human has to judge in order to survive. Exactly, bro. I like this, dude. Lifeline hour. You need to stay in this chat. I need realness. I don't know, man. Such a huge commitment. Yeah, everyone's different. Marriage is a huge commitment, true. I can't even comprehend it that well. Well, yeah. If you could go back and tell your past self one thing, what would it be? Work out, go to the gym. Start taking all those times that you felt bad about yourself, angry or confused, or like, you know, like you weren't, like you weak or whatever, and translate into gym and making money and improving yourself. Hell yeah, shirtless. Hell yeah. Please read my, okay, what the fuck? Yo, don't believe me. You can search it up. You have pictures of me. Google, because I have shot on this. Okay, I don't know. I'm not worried about that right now. I feel like some people make marriage seem bigger, just like how I make it seem smaller. But as long as you love the person and find attraction that seems like it won't die for a year, you're probably set. Yeah, you know, I think there's some people that make it way bigger of a deal. I've noticed some people make marriage super chill, for sure. Even though it's kind of difficult because there's always, to a certain extent, intensity. But I've seen like two people that were very relaxed, calm people get together and have a calm, relaxed relationship and then a calm, relaxed marriage. And that's just like, you know, oh, well, it won't die for you. But like, it really, like, now times have definitely changed. It really depends on what kind of person you are. And it also depends on what kind of person you're dealing with. That's also the most important part. Like, who are you? And it's so funny. Like, it kind of goes back to the basic thing. Like, does the person fit who you are? Like, does the person match with you? Like, do you guys complement each other well? That's so, so important. I'm switching the vibes. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm tired. I don't want to stand anymore. Okay. Hypothetically, would you marry your girlfriend, friend who's a girl? So, okay. Yep, okay. My route for dating and marriage right now is to, you know, kind of worry more about developing my business and my money and my empire. I could still date, but I'm not going to commit to any relationship because I don't think I put in enough work to get the type of relationship that I want, the type of dynamic that I want, you know? Marriage is definitely a money thing, just like how Valentine's Day is commercialized. It's not that marriage can't be love, but anything that involves money in preparation can be monopolized. Yeah, man. And it's funny because my parents, like, they're so funny when they talk about their marriage because I say things like, yeah, like, like the money is like important. And they always like, what? That doesn't mean anything. And I was like, well, did you guys get a prenup? And they're like, we both didn't have any money. We never needed to worry about that. So I was like, okay, so why the fuck do you guys like, why are you guys trying to tell me like how things work when I'm going to have a completely different experience? Like when I meet my person, I'm going to have a shit ton more money than them, not like you guys. So I don't know why you think that like I shouldn't think about that or not care about that when you guys were in a completely different situation. So I couldn't agree more, man. It is definitely a money thing. And it's so funny how like the second that shit turns bad, all of a sudden the money is like so like it's insane when you actually look at the way that divorce courts and like the system goes and how people change instantly the second it's like it's a little scary because you're like, damn, this person that you trusted to spend your life with is now trying to take one of your most valuable assets for literally no reason. It is kind of quite insane, which is why it's, you know, you got to be very, very careful with that shit. If you're dating them for a year and you're still interested, I feel like marriage is the next step. See, this is where it gets so nuanced and so interesting, because that can work out in some cases, but some cases that really doesn't work out. And there's no true like route or time to like how it works. Some people could get married for 6 months, or married after meeting each other for 6 months and live happily ever after. Some people could wait like 10 years to get married, and then after the first year get divorced. Like, so many different routes, so many different things. I think what's most important is you need to kind of figure out like what's going to put me in the best situation to meet the person that I actually want to meet. Like, if you're one of those people that's like, I just want to meet someone that's like accepts me for who I am, then maybe you can chill out because your standards aren't that high. Maybe you're gonna have to deal with people that are a little bit on the lower dating scale because, they're accepting everything about you. And if you don't want to change yourself, then it is what it is. But if you're like, no, I see that woman over there and I really want her and I'm not in the position to get her yet, then you need to fucking put in the work. That's the raw truth. It's really as simple as that. But you have to look at what kind of person you are. So if you're the type of guy that's like, no, like I'm with this girl and I enjoy her and the other girls bother me, it's like, okay, you might not find another girl that you like then. Like, it really depends. And some dudes also, they a big reason they stick with a girl is, and this is so untalked about, because the woman doesn't want to admit it because they don't want to feel like they're with a loser, and the dude doesn't want to admit it because he doesn't want to feel like a loser. But the reason a lot of dudes stay with women is because they literally can't find a better or hotter girl. And we see this all the time because the second that the hot girl actually hits on them, they like switch. And it's like they were proving loyalty the entire time. It's like the second that hot girls actually hit on them, as like a test, because like girls like test out dudes all the time. And then it's like they fumble right then and there because they were trying to prove how loyal they were, but it wasn't actual loyalty. If he just used it as an excuse, he's like, oh, I could say I'm loyal because I don't really have any of the girls wanting me anyway. Haven't you noticed it's kind of difficult for someone like Tiger Woods, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, all these high-value guys to stay loyal? Maybe there's something to that. Tom Brady. You look at real man, really and truly relationships are dependent on dynamics. Exactly. The dynamic is actually the most important part of the entire thing. That's good, crazy. That's a good mindset, bro. Marriage basically just puts a committed label on a couple. One thing that changes in her last name and shared insurance. Exactly, dude. It's just a label. I love that. Especially, and the boyfriend and girlfriend, that really is just a label. It's just words. It's just words. And it's words that if a woman doesn't feel the emotions can easily break. That's why you see women cheat all the time. Men don't cheat because, like men cheat off of biological, like, oh, I just want to, like, it's completely different. Women cheat because they actually don't like the guy anymore. And the reason is because the emotions aren't in the favor. And the label or the words actually don't mean anything. For a dude, it's usually cheating because opportunistic. Way, way more. And also sometimes it elevates their attraction. It's for some women. Some women actually are more attracted to a dude when he cheats. And the dudes find that out and they're like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh, I'll do this all the time. It's kind of the low-key, like, cheat code, but it's not like you're going to attract the highest quality women. Some people just get eloped and I have mixed feelings on it. Prenups are really good. It's like you're losing a big part of you when you're divorced, and at the same time you need to worry about money when you're experiencing heartbreak. And other people in your family fit too, or just you? Yeah, my dad's fit enough for like a 55-year-old. My mom's fit enough. My brother's interesting. He's not, I don't know. He's not really that fit. He could be fit. He's good at like when he's getting too fat, he can lose weight. So like I saw him like 2 weeks ago and I was like, you're looking slimmer. But he doesn't have any urge to like put on muscle or anything like that. It's very, very interesting. I feel like if you guys were to meet my brother, you guys would be like, what the fuck? Because the way that we think is so different. Like, the similarities that we do have, you guys would find interesting. It's like, that's what you guys share. You know what I mean? But you guys would probably be, like, very confused. You'd be like, this guy is not, like, super, like, locked in. Like, my brother is not eating what I'm eating. He doesn't work out. He doesn't train like me. He doesn't, like... He would never post a YouTube video. Like, he's different from me. Like, the similarities we have is just, I guess, are, like, or like lingo or like personality. I don't know. And pretty much just keep it calm, bro. Your kids sleep goes over my Todd. So what up? No one has ever gave me a valid reason to do a prenuptial. When the wife gets offended by prenuptial, it just sets a red flag for me. Yeah. Well, what I find hilarious about the entire situation was if you saw Alex Eubank just got married to a really, really rich woman, right? And this is like one of the only women that has gotten rich at a young age without selling like, like OF or anything like that. So she's quite intelligent. And it's funny that she gets all this money and she posts a picture of her getting married, and all the comments are from other women, right, that are also kind of in the business niche, saying, make sure to get a prenup, make sure he doesn't take you for all your money, girl, you earned all that money. And it's like, this is so interesting. So the second that a woman makes money, all of a sudden prenups are understandable. All of a sudden. Before it was like, what? No, you should love me for who I am. And then all of a sudden she's making money. All the comments, women are like, yeah, why would you not do that? You have the money. Like, so what I've found about women and prenups and making money is that they get offended by it until they're the ones with the money. Then all of a sudden it's the most logical decision. Well, I can't trust that guy. He's not gonna use me for my money. You know what I mean? So it's a completely different situation now, which is very interesting. It's kind of funny. What are some Riz methods? Ugh, bro, honestly, just get good at life. Just train really hard, get jacked, make a shit ton of money, get a side hustle, get charismatic, put in your reps, try to talk to as many women as possible. And then you won't need to think of Riz words. You can just you're just so good at life. You're so good at talking. You're so awesome. You've done it so many times that it's just like nothing to you. You know what I mean? So instead, you can actually naturally have fun conversations rather than trying to think of the best line. What kind of fun conversation happens when you've had to think of a pickup line? No, all the fun conversations you've ever had with girls have been natural and chill, and because the vibe and energy was right. And that happens when you practice constantly, you train hard, and you get your aura up. Life max it. You know what I mean? People who say prenup set up for divorce are just wrong. If you don't want to divorce with someone, the prenup won't do shit. There's some nuance to it. I would say they don't set up for divorce, but it's like it's a funny thing in marriage because it's one of those things where like marriage you're supposed to be like so on board in the same like agreement, and then it comes up and it's like, okay, like what do we think about this? And it's like we're not in agreement, but it's like you could fuck me over. It's like this weird thing. It's very, very interesting. And I find it so funny how my parents, like, glossed over it as if, like, oh, we didn't have any money, so, like, no one should ever worry about that. And I was like, okay, well, I need to fucking worry about that. Like, not like you guys, okay? Like, what the fuck? Like, we didn't have any money at the time. I was like, well, when I get married, I'm gonna have a shit ton of money. So, you know what I mean? But they're fully aware of that now, which is very interesting. Are you on a cycle? Fuck no. What are we even talking about? You should have your brother on stream sometime. I don't even know if he'd want to be on stream. Maybe he joins the stream sometimes, but you won't know because he'll just say some bullshit. Like he'll just say some shit that like people are like, what the fuck? Like he's not gonna say like, oh, I'm this guy's brother. He's gonna be like, so does red meat really good for you or some bull? Like he'll just try to fuck with me. He likes doing that shit. He likes making jokes. Or it'd be like, is tanning your balls actually good? Like some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? He's gay. No, I'm not. I'm straight. He's not. Okay. Wouldn't be an insult. Couldn't throw on a shirt? Nah. Remember that one time in Deadpool where his eyes are burning and he cleans his looks. Okay. Not all women need to use their body to earn money or get into industry, but it's true a lot of them do. It is extremely rare to see a woman that makes a shit ton of money at a young age that isn't selling her body at all. It's possible, but it's very rare. And I find it funny that the second that it does happen, they all go completely into the male mindset of, oh yeah, of course, you don't want to get used up by that guy. The guy that's also a millionaire. Well, that's the funniest. And then so now he's getting pissed off. This is the hilarious part about it. And this is why putting your fucking marriage on social media is kind of dumb, because you can get everyone's fucking perspective. So then he's making a video and he's like, guys, I'm not broke, by the way. Like, it's not like she's like she has so much more money than him. So now he's getting offended in front of her. Like, it's just the whole, I don't know about all that. I mean, I hope the best for them, because now everyone's hating on them. And you know, whenever everyone's hating on people, that's when I hope for the best for them. I like to be the one person that's like, no, this isn't going to work out. But now everyone's saying it's not going to work out. So now I'm like, I hope it does work out now. Because I want, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like being on everyone's, like, you know, thought process. Like the whole Taylor Swift thing. Like I used to not like Taylor Swift, and everyone started to hate her. And I was like, okay, now, like, who gives a fuck? Like, you know, there's no reason to hate her anymore. Like, everyone hates her now. Like, I don't like hating everyone, like, hating someone if everyone hates someone. It's also very difficult for me to hate someone that like has a lot of money, because it's difficult for me to not look at it like there's some sort of jealousy or envy. It's very difficult for me to hate on, even if I don't agree with them, I don't like what they do. If they're making money, if they're working hard, it's very difficult for me to hate on them, because I respect hard work. History trivia, what marked the end of good era? Even if you love a person, sometimes love can make you blinded by red flags, so always sign a prenup. Love can make you blinded by red flags. See, that is such a funny, like, term of language, because you can completely switch that. Like, you could say, like dopamine screwed your brain and made you not give a fuck about, you know, like how fucking crazy this person was. Like you could say the same thing about, like, drugs. You could say, like, even if you love, like, a drug, like, you could love a drug so much that you're blinded by all the, like, bad things that it's doing to you. You know, you could say the exact same thing. I mean, I guess, you know, you're not saying that's not happening, so I'm not gonna, you know, say you're not saying that. But yeah. It doesn't, yeah, I'm not, yeah. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a female, always have prenup. Okay, there you go. Well, advice you got for a man is heartbroken over a female. Push-ups, make a shit ton of money, and then talk to other girls. What's up, man? You better tighten up. Not extremely rare, not gonna lie, but it's rare, LOL, because I think if you're led by God, earn money, it's different. Of course, there's plenty of young people, artists who earn a lot of money at any age. I just go based off what I see, you know, on the internet, which, you know, obviously is not everything. But for the most part, if a younger woman is out there making a lot of money, she probably is going to want to show it. That's what I've noticed. But I'm not. Look, it happens, is what it is. Do you know anything about Akash and Gold? Yes, dude. Don't even, man. Don't even. I saw he's doing like a comedian show or a comedy show. Sorry, a comedy show in Phoenix, which I live close to there. And I was thinking, I was like, I could literally get a ticket there and just, like, I would never do this because this is an asshole move, but I was thinking someone could. They could literally, like, get a poster board or just, like, instantly, like, every time he makes a joke, just yell cuck, like every single fucking time, just to fuck with him. And here's the issue. Like, I was the first one to dog on him before any of this shit came out. Okay, this is why it's so funny, because I'm not saying I actually was the first one, but before it even came out that he was like that, I already said that what he was saying to them was stupid. And then everyone started, so then I was like, I don't give a fuck anymore about hating on this guy. I feel bad for him now. Before I was like, no, fuck this guy, he's a cuck, I was fucking right. And then everyone starts to make videos and hate on him, I'm like, now I feel bad. You know what I mean? This is what happens to me every fucking night. Like, if everyone starts to hate on someone, then it makes me not want to hate on them. I don't know what the fuck it is. So I do see what you're saying, and he is a dumbass for that, but I also feel bad because what is he going to do? You know what I mean? Like, what do you expect? He trusted a woman, and, like, I'm sure at every moment a dude trusted a woman, and I mean, just because we're smart enough to learn the lesson earlier, like, you know what I mean? He said he literally he was a virgin until he got married. So he didn't have any experience with women. So he didn't know how they psychologically talked or worked or any of that shit. He didn't know that they could just instantly lie about something as important as their virginity. That's, like, an important thing to his religion. And she just completely lied to him about it. That's, like, extremely disrespectful. She's a disgusting woman, 1,000,000,000,000%. That's, like, one of the most disgusting things you could do, especially for their religion. Like, and then say that on a podcast of what she was letting other men do to her without any, like, marriage or anything like that. It's, like, literally the most disgusting thing a woman could do. So if you're the dude, like, and you're getting made fun of for it, that's like, that sucks, you know? So I feel bad for him. Before I was like, no, he's a dumbass, but he's still a dumbass, regardless of if I feel bad for him or not. But I hope he recovers. I hope he gets some push-ups in, and maybe he learns something, you know? Maybe he learns something, a good lesson. But if he's still sticking with her, then I don't know, he's fucked. But I think he is, so that's not a good situation. Hey, from Tennessee, and please no cursing. Okay, how's it going, Jake? What up, vamos? Good to see you in here. I know you're tired tonight, but how's tour sometime? Sometime, definitely not tonight. I'm definitely tired, you're right. Jake, you back on Academia Magazine? Exactly. What up? Can you give me the front? Okay. What up? Okay. Can you, okay, what is this chat, bro? I thought we were talking about some good shit, dude. Can you, okay. Gosh, yeah. Bro, seriously? No one had anything to say about what I said? You know what? Fuck it, whatever. I don't care. Not a single person had anything to say about what I said. I feel like I said some pretty insightful shit. And we're talking about this. Like, okay, is what it is. Brain rot chat? No. Facts, moms. Fucking facts. Cute dimples, thank you. But seriously, like, I made such a good point there. No, I mean, there's not much to add. You nailed it. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll take that. You know what? Maybe that's not true. Maybe it is, but I'm gonna act like that is the truth. Every time I say some shit and no one replies, it's not because what I said was stupid or boring. It's because I said it so well that they're literally speechless. You know what? That's what happens every single time. Every single time, and no one can tell me different. Done. And see, we just do that, and it's just over. Just got here, so you didn't hear it. Welcome. You play arm wrestling? Play arm wrestling. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Last time I arm wrestled was at American Ninja Warrior Gym, because they have an arm wrestling thing there. And it went pretty well. Okay, but put on a shirt. It's not insulting. Wait, what's not insulting? I don't know what we're talking about. My bad. Oh, well, I love the fact that these streams always start off with compliments and fitness questions, but then turn into deepest conversations off a dumbass topic. Exactly, dude. Because you need to be brain rot maxing. Like, you need to find the intellect in the stupidity. I know that sounds so weird, but, like, you need to turn a brain rot, like, autistic topic into something intelligent. That's kind of what looks maxing is. I hate to say it, but that's literally what it is. Okay? But I know we're not talking about looks maxing here. We're talking about some better shit like marriage and prenups. When's the pull-up stream? Not tomorrow. Tomorrow is arms. Probably like 4 days from now, 3 or 4 days from now. Good morning. It's night for me. So Jake from State Farm it up. Rocco is not insulting if you don't think words are okay. For someone that's playing blasting music in my car. Unless you allow it to like the people in the past. Stop naming car for net. What's your name? I'm Jacob. No. They let words bring them down. Well, you know it's interesting. The whole like, you know, sticks and stones might break my bones, but words never hurt. Like, that is an interesting statement because I mean we've seen I feel like even grandparents get offended by words at some point. Like I feel like every single human has been offended by words because you can say like, "Oh, like," but if someone says a specific thing, even showing lack of care can be offensive in words. So it's like not even like they're saying something offensive to you. It's just the fact that in their tone or their words they're showing I don't care about the situation. That's when words can hurt. You know, it's like oh, I lost a bunch of weight and it's like, you know, it's like, that's not like that impressive. Like that would like if I know if I lost weight and I told my friend all hyped up and they said that shit, I would feel bad. You know what I mean? So it's like I think it's important not to lie to yourself and be like, words don't hurt me. Words don't hurt me. And it's like I see those people all the time. They're like, no, that didn't offend me. And it's like, okay. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit here and like while everyone knows that you've been offended, try to act like you're not offended? Or you're going to be like, yeah, like, I low-key took that personally and I used it to my advantage and now I'm better. Like, what are you going to do? What sounds like a better return on investment, you know? And I'm not saying that it's easy to sit there and go, this person just said that thing about me, and now I have to sit here and, say that I took it offensively. Like, that's not easy. In the moment, it's almost impossible because you have two routes. You either take it offensively and then, you look, like you're insecure, obviously, to every single person that's in the situation, or you choose to not take it offensively. And then, it's either some people assume it's cope, some people don't. But the reality is, no matter what, it hurt you. Like, and that's just like lying to yourself if it doesn't. So I think at that point, you're just like, all right, let's get better at life. I don't really pay attention to scandals about love lives and shit. I can't add anything here. Yeah, cut. What's your name? So they can't control themselves and try to push me against the wall. What the fuck? Go ice. Okay. You got a pull-up bar? Yes. They lost. Someone is playing music in my car. What is your name, Jacob? Name car for net. Bro, 100 push-ups. I'll do 100. No, I'm good. It would have been yesterday if I were to do a push-up stream because I did push-pull. Or no, I did push. I do pull tomorrow. Or not really pull. I'd more do like arms and shoulders, to be honest. I'm not really trying to do back too much. Words do hurt. Exactly, bro. And when people try to act like they don't, it's almost always a lie. Like, and when someone says, words don't hurt me, like, even in that statement, there's like a tone there. That's like, bro, okay. Like, okay. Like, I don't know. It's definitely interesting because you can't take back things you say. You can't, dude. It's so true. You cannot take back the things that you say. Once it's said, it's said. I find it hilarious that I've met genuine people that will say things and literally a minute or two later be like, I didn't mean to say that. I take that back. And it's like, how, like, I don't even understand how you as a person think I'm so stupid to not think that you were thinking that the entire time. Because the thing is, people get mad and then they say things that they don't want to say, but they feel that they need to because they got over the edge. And then they say, I take it back. But do you think that person's really going, oh, they didn't actually mean that thing? No, they know that you meant it hard. And that's why you needed to say it when they were super mad. You know what I mean? So that's why it hurts because you're bad at lying. I'm not saying you. I don't know what we're fucking talking about. But I'm saying just like in general, like when people try to like say like I take that back or like I didn't mean to say that or like that was a joke or I was just mad. Like people don't care. They know that you were thinking it. You know what I mean? Like if some woman's like and like you still haven't cleaned the freaking backyard and you're still overweight and you haven't lost any weight yet. And then she's like, I'm sorry, I take that back. And it's like, do you really think that dad is gonna sit there and be like, oh, she took it back. Okay. I don't think she thinks that now. Or do you think he's gonna think, fuck, my wife really thinks I should lose some goddamn weight? Like it's like it really is like that. Like no person's going, oh, they took it back. So now I don't care about what they have to say because they took it back. Bad words come from bad people who can do bad things. Thoughts lead to language, leads to action. Okay, there you go. I think people should think before speaking. True, dude. I think a lot of people fuck up. The only time you shouldn't speak before thinking is, or you shouldn't think before speaking is when you are with yourself in a car. That is the only time you can ramble and say whatever the fuck you want because no one's there. No one's going to say shit. And you can just say your bullshit and filter out like the weird shit. You know what I mean? I know people that think out loud, and I swear to God, they lose a lot of credibility because they'll take like six different routes or six different turns at once. And I'm like, you could have done that all in your head and then said the answer, and everyone would just think you had that specific answer instead of taking 10 different routes and then like switching your opinion 10 different times because you think out loud. You know what I mean? So I mean there's a lot to it, but yes, I think people should definitely think before speaking, not only to not offend people less, but also there are times when you can actually ramble without thinking and is in the car or in your room or a place where you are alone, but you could still talk out loud. Because I talk to myself out loud all the time. I don't give a fuck. I think it helps out in extreme amounts. Like, I recommend it for anyone. And I don't care if you call me autistic, and I go, fuck. It's a fucking cheat code of life to just talk in your car and just get your shit out. I promise you. When was the last time you talked to yourself? Seriously. I mean, I'm doing these streams a lot, so I'm kind of talking to myself, but I still have, like, you know, you guys saying shit. Nothing will offend me. Like, what the fuck? Exactly. I've never believed those people. Have you ever actually believed those people? Like, you look at them and, like, they say, like, yeah, and I just don't really get offended by anything. I don't get offended by anything. I'm like, you don't get offended by anything? Like, it almost makes me want to say something that you know would make them offended, because anybody could say anything that could make something offensive. So it's like you really don't? Like, you really want to test these waters and stuff? I notice the person is always someone that is like a type B person, which is like low drive, not really someone that gives a fuck about trying to like win at life. Those are the people that claim nothing will offend me because they don't really care about anything. But the truth is they do, they just don't care as much. They, like, you know what I mean? What up, welcome, welcome. This one, okay. What up, welcome. Always remember, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Yep, Drew. And they all stink. Or that's the quote. Shoot, my curse not. Oh, you're good. Does God exist? Should I pee or who? Okay. Amber Alert. Must. Okay. I try to get daughter remember that, but she like to hear herself talk. Yeah, it's difficult. Words can hurt if you say what you said. That's an end. Your mom, Shane, looks at you. Why are you asking that? You just love you. Say you said my bigger bones, but words will never hurt me. Welcome on money. Yes. New. A lot of times people speak truth when they're angry. Yeah. Topic, does God exist? What up? You get to a point in life when words will bounce off you and you will no longer care what people say about you. One day you'll mature. Okay, this is like the funniest fucking cope of all time. You're completely wrong, Andy. And you wouldn't get offended by that because you don't get offended by anything. So you wouldn't get offended by me saying you're wrong. But no, you're completely wrong and you have low IQ. And you also wouldn't get offended by me saying that because you don't get offended by anything. But I know you're getting offended right now because the exact low IQ statement that you just said. I'm not saying that as an adult you don't get more mature and you don't start to get less offended by things. Obviously, you can control what you have to say and you control your emotions and more. But it doesn't mean that you're just immune to it. Like, to think that you're like that is absolutely insane. But I know that you're not because you're already trying to, like, say a specific statement that I said, and you wouldn't feel the need to say anything if you really didn't care about what people said. So, which means you care. That's the thing, is like, I'm willing to be honest and real enough with myself to be like, yeah, I care about life, I care about myself, I care about pride, I have pride. You're not even honest with yourself. You're trying to act like you don't care so much by putting in some random person's comment section how much you care. That is insane. You really need to look at yourself and go, maybe I'm not the mature one here. Maybe I'm the dumbass that's watching someone younger than me make more money than me while I'm sitting here doing nothing. Like, maybe you should look at yourself like that for a second. You know what I mean? I don't know. But the difference between me and you is that I'll be prideful about it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'll sit here prideful, ego, all of it. But you don't seem to be careful about what they're saying. Yeah. Yeah. My mom says that my phone is my enemy, but God says enemy. Sorry for misspelling. I would much prefer direct conversation instead of passive-aggressive comments. Words do cut deep, but blood clots. Gotta get over it and push harder. People will say anything to try to bring you down to the level. Why the hell would you let those people go and know where it gets you? Well, there's some nuance to that. Because I do believe in the whole idea of people say anything, you need to bring them down to your level. Why the hell would you let those people get you to where? But you need people to push you. See, there's two types of people, okay? There's the people that, you know, the guys that overweight, and then everyone's like, bro, you're overweight, like, you need to lose weight and shit. And it's like, And then he's like, "Nah, dude, like, the fuck? Like, I'm gonna let you tell me what to do. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not gonna let other people try to tell me what to do in my life. Okay, so stay 300 pounds." Then there's the 300-pound guy that everyone's like, "Bro, you need to lose weight. Like, you're fat, bro. Like, nothing's going well." And he's like, "Fuck those people. I deserve more." And then he actually loses weight, and he goes, "Fuck you," and then he shows you, "Hey guys, I lost weight. Fuck you." And they're still pissed off because they're like, "Fuck, now we can't make fun of him," which actually gives you more power than the fat person that's like, "No, I'm not gonna let other people tell me what to do in my life. I'm gonna stay fat and get nothing in my life." Like, go ahead. You know what I mean? So I honestly would recommend when you're younger and you do feel like any inadequacies in your life, use your anger as motivation. Okay? Use what people say as motivation, because this whole idea of no, just ignore it, that's cope. Okay? That's dumb. I think that keeps people stuck. I feel like it almost kept me stuck. I feel like I got less offended by things in high school, and that's why I didn't achieve anything. That's why I was smoking weed all day, playing video games like a dumbass. But you know what? We are on better things now. You know what I mean? I'm still addicted to stimulation, but it's more working out and other things like that. Uh, bro just said the same thing. That would be common sense, but common sense isn't so common. True in your own privacy. Yo, Unc, can you give us your opinion on falafels? How many feet do you? Okay. Okay. You get to a point when the words will bounce off, no longer care about what people say, or life's too short to worry about what others think or say about you. Look, here's the thing. I agree with the idea of life being too short to like let other people hold you back from achieving life. Like, for example, like say you want to walk up to a girl and ask for her number. Like, you shouldn't let what her thinking or her rejecting you stop you from asking for her number, right? But when it comes to the idea of like life's too short to worry about others, um, in general, it's like, but you're trying to tell people to not care what other people think, which is literally humanly impossible. Like, if you want someone to not care about, they can just do whatever. They can murder. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They don't care what other people think. You know what I mean? So this is my point: is you have to a certain extent, care about what other people think. You just have to rank it. Like, what do I care about more? Do I care about if people like me, or do I care about people respect me? Do I care if people think, like I'm motivating? Like, do I care? Like, what do I care more about? What people think about me? Firefighter mustache. Hi, what up? Is this winning at life? You know what? It is. Because my phone's at 1%, and I promised myself I would do a stream. And even though we're tired, even though, it's been kind of one of those days that's a little bit difficult, we still have, done a good amount today. And, we've stayed consistent. Can't control what others think. Facts. Sub was good, Jake, bro. But you can control your response and action. Troop name Carfernet. Yep. Bye, guys. God bless. Why are you getting mad, buddy? You know what? What up? Thank you. But in a positive way. He's not mad. You're just sensitive. I'm back to him. Negativity is what brings you down. The guy that said, what's funny is the guy that's saying, why are you getting mad, buddy, is the same person that said, I don't take anything offensively, and once you mature, you won't either. But you literally just are still in this stream reacting to what I'm saying. So, you're the one that's unfortunately lying to yourself, bro. It does kind of suck. But we actually help people get out of that mindset and just be real with themselves. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. My phone's still at 1. I'm going to get fucked. I'm going to get so fucked. This stream's about to get done. This is not good at all. Nope, not good at all. Not good at all. Everybody's difference between circumstances. How old are you? 22. If someone can love you at your worst, then they don't deserve you at your best. One quick time. So productive, LO. Men should aspire for peace. Nothing is greater than everything comes easier. True. Men should aspire for peace with their woman, but not peace in general, because you need to conquer the world. But if someone can't love you, or I'm assuming you're saying can't love you at your worst, then they don't deserve you at your best. That one is, for me personally, I can't use that philosophy, because if I did, I probably would be still smoking weed, eating fast food all day, not doing anything with my life, probably with 0 women. That's probably what my life would turn into. Because it's like, oh, they don't deserve. And here, I know maybe it worked out before for some dudes. Like, I'm being serious. I think the world has changed now, where there's so many distractions that the idea of being like, oh, like they don't deserve me at my worst. Like, if they can't love me at my worst, if they can't accept me for who I am, like that mindset for men nowadays literally gets them nothing, like nowhere. Like that mindset could literally destroy a man and get him zero romantic experiences. And it is kind of fucked to say, but like that's at the point that we're at now, where you need to kind of look at it like, holy shit, like I need to actually grow myself and um to get what I want, what I deserve. So it's like there's some dudes out there that will stay mediocre because they're like they don't accept me for who I am, and I'm just like, bro, like you smoke weed all day and you're fat. Like what are you talking about? Like they're never going to accept you for who you are. Like it's never going to happen. Like I think every man nowadays, maybe before it was different, nowadays needs to understand that the world has changed, and if you actually want to have like a good solid foundational relationship or someone to actually love you, you need to develop yourself. There's no like, oh, accept me for who I am, like I'm going to be lazy, I'm going to be a piece of shit, because like before you could just be yourself as a man, because men used to go outside more, they used to work more. Like now being yourself is smoking weed all day, playing video games and eating fast food. Like that's a lot of men being themselves. So you really can't do that anymore. The times have changed, okay? Everything's changed. The world's trying to fuck you. So you have to understand that. Dude, this stream's getting interesting. Bro, dude, Andy, hey brother. I got you, man. I know you're going through a loser like mindset right now. DM me on Instagram and I will help you get out of that mindset so quickly, bro. You're projecting and it's really, really difficult for you. I want to help you out. So if you want, DM me on Instagram and we have like a whole mindset program that gets people out of that like jealous, insecure state into a winning mindset. You know, like not really like not passive aggressive, more like honest with themselves. You know what I mean? So, gotcha, brother. How do you personally handle the verbal hate from others? Well, the cool thing is I really don't get hate in person anymore. I did in high school because I was like, very weak and skinny. And, obviously that, has its fucking diminishing returns. And then college, it kind of slowed down a lot once I started lifting a lot more. But it was still here and there. I still got some comments and I didn't like. It wasn't really till like I think end of like junior year when I never got hate in person, but then online I got an extreme amount of hate over the summer, like an extreme amount that I had never experienced in my entire life. I basically found out every single thing that was like wrong with me over the summer. And I, to a certain extent, got desensitized to it. Now, obviously, you're not going to get desensitized by everything, okay? That's how words work. You're always going to have people say some new shit that's like, oh, that's like a new spark of dopamine. Like, I never heard someone say that shit about me. I'll use that as motivation to win. You know what I mean? So there's always new shit that you can, like, get motivation from. So that's how I handle it. I don't like lie and say like, no, none of the things that you guys say offend me. I'm not a liar like what's his face? That guy that tried to, say that he doesn't care about anything while also putting 10 different things in my stream. See, I do care about things, and I do get offended by what people say sometimes. But the difference is I can be honest about it and sit here and be like, but I use it to my advantage to win at life. So every time someone said I was skinny, I was pissed off. I was offended. But then I grew muscle, and now I'm bigger and stronger, and now I'm getting paid for it. So it really is a full circle kind of moment for me, you know? Alpha grind set, bruh. That's because they're involved with girls, not women. Ooh, you know what? There might be some truth to that. Bro, look like Adrian, bro, what the fuck? I'm 46, and I have 2 adult kids. I was married for 28 years. You learn a lot along the way. Damn. Except what? You mad, cute, bro? Damn, that's one part of it. But there's much more. Bro, definitely. Okay. What the fuck? You have to learn to love yourself before you can truly love someone else. True. Well, I believe everyone should learn to love themselves as much as possible. And I think the more you learn to love yourself, the more you can, like, be like, I deserve more. I need to work harder for these things that I deserve type vibe. Like an ego with hard work involved. Not like an ego like I deserve this for doing nothing. Like I deserve this because I'm going to work extremely hard for it. What up? What up? yeah, no. They're outie. Or maybe they'll DM me, hopefully. Holy alpha. What the fuck? Where you go? I'm single. Think positive is all you can do. What if I just like eating burritos? Justin, I gotta tell you, man, like you could really like eating burritos, but you need to have something else going on for yourself. You know what I mean? Like you could be the guy that really likes eating burritos, but he also like does some other cool shit. So much for not getting offended. Well, this is what I'm saying is there's the type of guy like me that'll be I'm actually, real. I'm authentic. I'll tell you guys like, nah, I took that shit offensively and I use it to my fucking advantage. You know what I mean? I'll be real with y'all. I'm real. Is that not real? Does that seem fake? I feel like that's as real as it gets. I feel like I'm on like a real wave. I'm on a real flow state right now. I'm just joshing around with that ending, but no, I'm being serious. Like I do feel like I'm trying to keep it real with you guys. I'm building time machine back. Okay. Okay, what up? Okay. I miss 90s. Dude, I live near you. I saw you in my neighborhood. What the fuck? The fuck, bro? You sound like you've been talking to too many hyper liberal women. I mean, bro, what the fuck? I'm in college. Like, what the fuck other women am I dealing with? Like, I'm not going to church. If I was, maybe it'd be different. What's your major if you went to YouTube to be like your main low-key need to stream a lot? I know, dude. My major is interdisciplinary studies, which I'm using for anything. Girls come and talk to me and ask me for a spot in the gym. Is that a good sign? Not very tall guy, but maybe my face was working. It's a good sign. I mean, it depends, like, what their energy. Is it like, are they walking up to you like no one else is there? Or is it like there's other people there and they're picking you? Because that's usually when it's a good sign. Just do it for you. Could someone reach out for you help if they don't have Insta? Okay, TikTok and Discord. Girls don't need your help at the gym. They are flirting, yes. For the most part, I would say yeah. Like the truth is most women will at this stage do not want to like show that they're attracted to a guy if they're not. So like if they're showing signs of attraction, it's probably because they're attracted to you, or for the least amount, at least want your attention. That's what a lot of dudes sometimes get confused about. Is some women, they will literally have a boyfriend, but they'll show off themselves at the gym because they literally just want you to look so they can get that validation and then go back to their boyfriend. They don't actually want to like date you. They just want you to know that you're looking at them. That's all they need. They just need that little bit of validation, attention, then they go back to their boyfriend. There's many, many women like that. So I do agree that you need to like be careful. Like, because sometimes, like, yes, they literally just want your attention. They will do anything fucking for it. Literally anything. Like, they'll do the squats right in front of you. They'll go right in front of your face, start squatting, doing bent over rows with, like some crazy workouts just to show you right in front of your face. And then look in the mirror to make sure to look and be like, is he looking at me? Is he looking at my butt? That's what they do. Do a flip. Sure. Where? How often? Music Mind Connection? All the time. I only do music in the gym. I don't not do music. I was talking about Andy Murray. Yeah, I got you. No, I got you. Tough for are you dating? Straight and single. Bro, the fuck. I just date women. Jesus truth. Hell's real. We also okay. We got GTAs. We got this for GTA 6. Yeah, you should see it at a bar. Yeah, the bar is definitely a good place to go. Depends what bar. I think it's so funny when people are like, oh, let's go to the bars. It's like, what bar? Like, some bars have, like, really hot girls that, like, has a good ratio, and they, like, come up to guys all the time. And then some bars have no hot girls and bad music, and it's, like, the worst time. So it's so funny when people are like, let's go to the bars or at the bars. It's like, sometimes it depends on exactly what fucking bar you're going to. Like, 1,000,000,000%, and what position you're in. Like, with the people you're with in your section, it's completely changed. I'm a guy. I'm thinking I might get my right ear pierced. Do what you want, bro. Not something you should be overthinking as a guy, though. Do wear perks. Hello, you hide now? Nope. Ben, how are you? Just curious. Are you Jewish? Nope. Brother, got good news. Heavens. Dude, this been a hella good stream. So glad you made this one, Elmo. That's funny, dude. You're still slow the fuck down, my guy. Why? What's your third place? Third place for what? What up? What state you in from? In my opinion, Alcohol seems overrated. There's a lot of nuance to alcohol, man. You know what I mean? I would say it really depends on the kind of person you are. Some people, they really do thrive on alcohol because it just hits the spot for them. It's just they don't like do any other thing like any other stimulants. So for them it's just they like a nice drink with their friends to go out. Like it's just some people it just really hits the spot for them. It's a social lubricant. But for other people it's like the worst thing ever. You know what I mean? For a lot of people, it is. And I noticed, like, the younger generation really is not as big of a fan of alcohol. Texas, alcohol sucks. How did you do your hair, bro? Seesaw spray. Like, house is first place. School is second place. What? From Texas, Leo Y. Search Lifeguard HQ, Huntington Beach Live. Hi, what up? You know what I found cool about you, man? You just know what to say when I'm thinking about my mindset. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. That's good. That's good. No, mine says everything. Leo, do you... like, do you have a third place where you hang out and stuff, like friends and have dinner? Okay. The places that I'm at the most, besides my house and school, is the gym. And then, yeah, that's I mean, bars, I don't go to bars nearly as much. I mean, not in the past 2 months at all, really. Like, do you, third place, friends? You are the younger generation. Yeah. So I could still say I noticed something about the younger generation, even if I'm talking about myself. Do you drink or drink at all? I haven't drank in like 3 months, bro. Actually, well, no. Last time I drank was the football game, so about 2 months. Apparently, English is not your spot because goddamn. You have Tourette's. Nowadays, from where I am at, everyone just vapes instead of doing alcohol. I do neither because I don't want risk getting addicted. Vaping is so bad, bro. So bad. Do you socialize? Of course. Up. What up, what up, what up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How the fuck? Oh, dude. Now we're just getting all the hate, bro. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god, man. Hey, Brandon, I got you, man. We'll get you out of that loser mindset very, very soon. DM me, brother. I got you, dude. Dude, I forgot how streaming went, dude. Holy fuck. How many subscribers do you need to go live? I just want to play guitar tunes some nights. Where do you spot? You go socialize. Oh, man. Fucking, like, bars and shit. I don't know. Like... Hi, Jake. He just said he needs a haircut. Come on, bro. I do need a haircut. I'm getting a haircut in a week. Let's relax, guys. If you ever have too much work, just sought and what the fuck? Hi, what? For real, for real. Do these words hurt, JK? Well, the truth is they don't hurt as much as like Summer did, but I will still try to use it to like push me forward. Like I'm not gonna like forget it. Like for like even though I probably could at this point because I'm so used to it, I'll probably actively try to remember it. Sometimes I even take like screenshots of hate things just to remember it, just to make sure that I'm using it for motivation when I'm like working. Like you gotta understand, I've kind of developed a fucked system to a certain extent. There's people that say vaping is good if you want to get over smoking. They're both crap for they're both bad, bro. Jake, you should probably end the stream. I'm gonna end the stream very, very soon. You seem chill like that. Nah, thank you. Yeah, bro. No, I think hate's the worst. Well, no, not for me, technically. I get way more subscribers from it, and I get motivation. So, it really is just how you navigate it. I think I was built for it. I'm not gonna lie. I really do. Because also, you have to understand something. In real life, like, I get no hate. It's all, like, it almost makes real life, like, to a certain extent, kind of better. Because I go out into the real world, and people, like, say things, and they're so much, like, nicer. And I'm like, why are people so nice and, like, complimenting me and acting like I'm so fucking awesome? And I'm just like, wait a second, because the internet's not fucking real. and it's good to use as motivation, and you've gotten a lot better at life because of it. But um, it's also important to get those outside perspectives and be like, oh shit, wait a second. Like when I go out into out into the real world, then my perception is completely different. And I am in a completely different spot. And it's like so refreshing. But also I like making money. So there's nuance to it. Sub now, thank you. Maybe see a mental person if that self-deprecation mindset. No, that's the thing, is that first off, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like, see a mental person? Like, the fuck, like, I swear to God, that's all bullshit. All these fucking therapy people, it's all bullshit, bro. I remember the first time, like, I was, like, assigned a therapist in, like, middle school or some bullshit for, like, I don't know, some bullshit. Anyway, and the person was like overweight, didn't know how the fuck life worked. I was like, you can't tell me you don't know shit about life. I would never want a life like yours. You probably do cocaine on the weekends. The fuck am I listening to you for? The fuck? People are fucking retarded. No, wait, I can't say that. I got banned for that on TikTok. I cannot say that. They're mocking you. I try to hide it, but it gets out. They say they love me, but I don't fall for the fakeness. Hey Jake, did you watch the Wormwood video on claviculum? Hell good. No, I did not. My bad. You're a mental person, Jake. Yep. The thing is that people who are nice in real life could genuinely be the people hating on you on these lives. People are sometimes really fake, but cool, dude. In my Jace. Bro's actually making me like rethink everything right now. Holy fuck. Man. Bro's really making me think right now. Bro's really opening up my mind. You know, how can I break a bad habit? I try, but I can't. You just need to do it. And I know that sounds like bullshit advice, but almost every single person that's tried to break a bad habit will tell you that it happened when they just did it. There's a lot more to it, obviously, but for the most part, depends what kind of habit. Like, there's so much nuance to it. Dang, bro, it has lore. Didn't mean to make you think so hard about it. No, you're good. Do you put fertilizer on your mouth? No, what the fuck? What's your opinion on zodiac signs? I don't have it. Dude, either hate all these stupid scam streamers. And that's the thing, is everyone gets hate. Once you see how everyone's getting hate, it's a whole, you think that the world's so differently. But no, that's true, bro. What if the people in real life are the actual haters, but they're just afraid to say it? Alright, this stream went on way too long. The fact that I did 100 minutes is not okay. So not okay. Thoughts on nonchalantness? I think it's vital when it comes to dating. It's like extremely important. And it's like detrimental when it comes to business. So it's like you need to be able to switch it. It's so funny. All right, but that's it. I'm calling it. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. I'm sorry I have to call it, but it is what it is. Peace.